Hi, welcome to another episode of Home Projects with Carpenter. Right now is the middle of June, and it's about that time when I start putting in air conditioning units for the kids' bedrooms in their windows. So we have these sliding type windows, and we've got them on all four of the upstairs bedrooms. So I started with this one actually, and usually when you put an air conditioning window unit in, it is set up so that you have a window that moves up and down, and it has these little flaps that go off to the sides. And that doesn't necessarily work when you have the side windows because it has this piece up above it that is kind of a problem to deal with. So what I've come up with, the best solution I have, is to frame in some 2x4 lumber just around the perimeter, and I have this one already assembled. I'll walk through the process on the next kid's bedroom, but in essence it's two 2x4 posts on the sides, and I use a lot of these kind of L-shaped angle brackets to connect inside, so I don't have to drill too much into the frame itself. There are a couple places where I actually drill into the frame, but I have 2x4s on the two sides. I've got a couple supports on the top and the bottom, and then I've got a bottom rail down here which has kind of the assembly for one of these kind of angle guys that sticks out. That's the actual support. I like to have these so that because the weight of them is pretty heavy. So once that's all in place, this is where the unit will actually go in, and then the top, what I've got designated is a cut piece of plexiglass that I lay in here, and I have these angles that I just kind of rotate up and down, and that will be the closure when I finally put those in. And I usually put some tape or something along. I usually leave them in through towards the middle to end of fall, so about 5-6 months, and I leave those in. So that's kind of the procedure. I'll do one other one in one of the other kids' bedrooms, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so here's going to be a window from start to finish. This is, again, one of these slider windows. Slides this way. When the unit goes in, it goes in and it has little wings on the sides of it. So I need something to have a frame for the top that I can put some plexiglass up above. First step is just to get your screen out of here. Okay, once you've removed the screen, then the next step is you're going to want to dry fit everything. The main premise is you have two 2x4s that are going to be on either side. That's the main kind of support. Again, I kind of dry fit these just to make sure I'm going to hit my holes just right. I have one piece here, and I put it just on the outside of the window frame itself, so it'll kind of catch right on there, and the lip right here catches on that 2x4. So on the other side, I've actually got a smaller piece that I ripped down to size. I just thought it would be easier to have a smaller piece. That way I have holes that I can drill right into, right on the sides, right into the frame. Okay, so here's my bag of hardware. This I haven't seen or touched since last season, but it's labeled number 3 for Macy. It's got all the screws. Okay, the next step is to put on this bracket and the associated pieces that go around here and on the sides. So what I have is 3 pieces. One of them is a main support, just to raise this up. This bracket, if you put this right on top of here, there's too much gap in between here. So in order to bridge that gap, I've got this block that will feed under there first, and then I've got a series of these little spacer blocks that go to kind of meet that gap as well. Let's try this again. Okay. Here. Okay, that's about it. There we go. Let's plug this sucker in. Get it fired up for the rest of it.
Drops. That ain't doing it. Alright.
Mister! Get this off of me! Mister!
Hang on, I'll be right down.
All right, so that about wraps it up. Installing an air conditioning window unit, and when you have a window that slides left and right. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. Again, if you are diligent about marking all of your connections, it's pretty easy. Once you take those down, you got them ready for next year. And just make sure you put all your hardware in a little baggie so that they're in the box along with your bracket and you're ready to go. Any questions, put them in the comments, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please click subscribe, and you can click on the bell for notifications for new videos that come out. Thanks again for visiting Home Projects with Carpenter. We'll see you on the next one.